Just having a little check there that we are live. Good morning and or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And today I'm just again checking a couple of things. Today I want to talk about how can we be with other people when we're feeling hurt. And I want to talk about the most intimate relationship that we have in our lives, which is with our significant other. Whether you have that relationship right now or you're going to be having it in, hopefully in the future, if it's something that's on your wish list, you have to understand this principle, which you will find in the power shift, and you have to truly understand it and want more than anything in your entire experience to actually at some point and throughout your life begin to live it. So what am I talking about? The reality of it is that we have lots of misunderstandings. We are not bad people. We are, we're not wanting to be unhappy, but we just have forgotten where happiness actually really is within us. So what do I mean by that? We've forgotten who has the power, where the power for happiness actually exists, and it exists inside of you. It doesn't exist in micromanaging, controlling, changing, replacing anything outside of yourself. And it's a big call for me to say that, but universal principles are big calls. This is why we have turned our back on them and we continue to suffer. We have so many people that are depressing, so many people that are on antidepressants. There are so many pharmaceuticals that are out there trying to fix every single condition. And, we're saying that it's a brain chemistry issue. Now, I'm not a doctor. I've done enough research and I've experienced enough depressing, anorexia, bulimia. I've experienced enough emotion, deep, profound emotional disturbances, grief, losing my brother when I was 13 years old. I could go on and on. That's really, I'm trying to share my story with you to some extent to show you that I'm coming from true experience in this. I'm not just coming from some sort of textbook research or some sort of research that's been done on a number of people, and I'm not coming from a nothing space. So if I could do it, if I could turn around my world, the way that I'm living, if I can do it, you can do it. Am I saying that mental health isn't a big issue on the planet right now? It's huge. We do not know how to be happy on the surface. Deep down inside, we know everything. But we've totally forgotten that because we've suppressed it. This is the real knowledge that we need for happiness. So when I'm speaking to you about how to deal with hurt, it's totally and directly related to the principles of where real happiness and who's responsible for it come from. And that is you, me, within. Nothing outside has the power to do that to us, to keep us depressing or keep us from our mental health, our state of our true loving nature, which of course makes us happy. So if somebody actually, if we're feeling hurt by something that somebody said, we have to understand that principle. So how in the midst of this hurt can we rely on our true loving nature within to open and continue to feel the hurt, feel the pain, feel the feeling, and stay open? It's huge for the small-minded stuff. Impossible, actually. In your small-mindedness, you cannot do that. That part of you that is limited, that believes all the false ideas that happiness exists outside of yourself, is never going to believe me. And the egoic thought streams will support that without a doubt. You will have thoughts flying inside of you now, just going crazy that, you can't. Oh, what about this? And what about that? And what about when they do that? And what are you going to go even to extremes? The analysts that are watching may, if they're watching, I'm not sure if analysts watch me, but if they are, they're going to go to the extreme. And they're going to say, but what about when that happens? It doesn't matter what the extreme is. I'm giving you a principle. I'm giving you a universal truth that you cannot under any circumstances deny when when you give yourself that honesty, when you bring honesty to the table and you look at it and you go, if you're ready, and if you still want to hang on to all of these depressing feelings, if you still believe that for some you might believe you've taken yourself too deep to be able to pull yourself out, and I would hope that that's not true, because I believe in miracles. I believe that love heals everything, and honesty and love heal everything. That's our power. That's a universal power. So, when someone hurts us, what we have to understand immediately is no one can hurt you if you, for example, and we're talking about emotional hurt here, physical hurt, that's different. We can talk about that another time. But if someone actually hurts you on an emotional level, like something's triggered inside of you and you feel like, wow, that really hurt. What you said really hurt. That's so different to, I can't believe you said that. And, like, I can't believe you said that, and I'm just really angry at you. How dare you say that to me? Can you see the difference in those two streams of being something different? How dare you say that to me? How dare you do that to me? Right? Wow. That really, I really feel hurt by that. I'm going to take a look. There's two different streams of being. Now, the one that I choose when I want happiness and want to be completely 100% responsible for my happiness is I choose, wow, I felt that. Something inside of me has been triggered by what you said, and I'm going to just maybe take a look, depends. Maybe I'm just going to accept it and just let it come in and open to that. And then allow clarity of my true loving nature to offer me the clarity if I need any. But I'm not going to shut down. I'm not going to make this hurt about you. I'm not going to deny reality that at this moment I'm experiencing a pain, I'm experiencing a hurt, and I'm open to the hurt. Oh God, this is just the key thing to any relationship deepening, working, true love, responsibility, building a team, growing a beautiful family, building a well. And boy, have I been terrible at it in my life at times. And even still, sometimes I forget, and I still have to remind myself. That is so beautiful for me to share with you, because that's going to give you some relief. It's okay to get it wrong. It's okay, but the time has to come where you get it more right than you get it wrong if you truly want to build something meaningful, something divine on this planet. If you want to change your life and your world, build your dreams, have a family that is thriving and flourishing, you have to give it a chance. And you can't give it a chance being in that other stream that is saying, why did you do that? How dare you? You're going against reality. No one can trigger something in you if it's not in there in the first place. If you don't have a false belief that's triggered, only false beliefs in this case are going to hurt you so deeply. Of course, we can feel sad if we see something devastating, and that's beautiful, but I'm talking about hurt and suffering. Only hurt and suffering can come from false beliefs. If someone says something and it triggers something in you that hurts you, it's you're holding on to something. It's already there. They haven't put it there. They've just triggered it. So it's really beautiful to bring this principle to you and this universal truth and let you play with it today and deny it if you must or not. Celery juice is meant to be fantastic for you. We're giving it a go. Organic, by the way. It's got to be organic. And, you know, just allow it in. What have you got to lose? Honestly, what have you got to lose by allowing it in? I would say nothing of value. Nothing that won't keep you up at night, you know. Keep your thinking constantly, you know, like you want to get rid of all that kind of crazy thinking that doesn't stop. You can control that. We're going to learn how to do that together. But honestly, just give this a moment, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe a bit more of your day. Start to consider what it's like to take complete responsibility for your happiness, to be happy for no good reason, to be able to manage hurt. And when I say manage, I'll take that back. To be able to actually be with hurt without projecting the blame of it onto others. To take absolute responsibility. That is what ends all suffering. That's what gets your mental health way back up to 100%. And you know, that's out there. It's there for you. It's real. It's possible. And I'm here to remind you over and over and over again, as I remind myself. Lovely being with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your beautiful messages. I'd love to hear your comments. I love that we get to share these beautiful moments, minutes together. And there's so much more coming with the mentoring programs, the business coaching programs. Let's really learn how to build business from love. Let's create love businesses around the world as the women of the world that can. It's now our time. So thank you once again. And I will be back with more. I will actually try and return today if I can, give you some tips on some wellness tips. Actually, we've got a lot going on when it comes to wellness and that we're going to be sharing with you. We just have to see how the day goes. But of course, the mentoring program will include all of these things. And I'm excited about that. Take care. Have a gorgeous day. Stay happy. Be responsible for your happiness. That's where all the love is. Take care.